out, hoping it would save me. Too many times, too many times. He makes it feel like nobody else, nobody else. But he doesn't love me, so I tell myself, one, don't pick up the phone. You know he's only calling 'cause he's broken alone. Two, don't let him make you act and pick him out again. Three, don't be his friend. You know you're gonna wake up in bed in the morning. And girl, you ain't getting over him.
Ah, putain. Bouge-toi.
Pushing forward, but he keeps pulling me backwards. Nowhere to turn, nowhere to turn. Now I'm standing back from it. I finally see the pattern. I've never learned. From he doesn't love me, so I tell myself, I do. Don't pick up the phone, you know he's gonna be calling 'cause he's pushing along. Two, don't let me know, pick him out again.
Ah. Oh là. Putain. Quoi? Je fais 120? Je suis à 56 comment? Pourquoi j'ai fait 121? Je sais plus. C'est suffisant, oui, je crois. Entraînement collectif.
How's it going?
Come on in, folks. Time to get to work. Today, we're gonna work on stopping teams from getting easy buckets in transition. All right, everyone, get down on the baseline so we can work on some transition drills.
Ah, c'est un entraînement du... Ah, je m'en rappelle. Nice. C'est l'entraînement du site.
Very strong, guys. So let's move on to the next drill.
Ah, mets ça toi aussi. Qu'est-ce que tu me chantes? Là, tête de raquette. Bien. Cours. English. Ah, l'école English.
Great energy in practice today, fellas. But listen, don't leave the gym without putting in some individual work, cool?
All right, AI, let's get to work. What are we gonna do?
C'est celui qui a une bonne jauge qui ne rentre pas. Incroyable ce jeu. Nice.
You can do better than that.
Oh, laisse ça.
Practice how you play, guys. Come on.
Hey, see you later, man.
Quoi? Oh, les gars. C'est des blagueurs, hein. Play high practice. Golden State Warriors.
The 2K Sports pregame show.
Good evening, sports fans. This is 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny Smith. Tonight, it'll be the Golden State Warriors going up against the Utah Jazz. Looking at the Jazz, they're coming off a win in their last game against Houston. It's been a very successful first half of the season for them. When the opportunity to win a ball game has been there for them, they have grabbed it over and over. An intriguing matchup tonight. Two smart, experienced ball clubs.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
On est à domicile ou quoi?
La vengeance ne rapporte rien. Ce menti n'a pas de valeur.
Bon, on enchaîne. Let's go, Charles.
The other guard at 6'3".
Don't you lose your brain. You say, c'est tout ça, arrête de le fou. Les petits warriors là, warriors sont ça.
The crowd is coming here to Vivint Smart Home Arena, Salt Lake City, Utah, to cheer on their jam. With Brent Barry and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan, and David Aldridge will be joining us on the sideline as well. And the Warriors on a single-game road trip here before heading back home. Well, they're certainly excited about this one, and they'll be laying it all on the line as the intensity is palpable. Two top-caliber teams face it off on the hardwood to do battle.
And for the Warriors, at times, they played some of the best basketball in the league, but they haven't been able to sustain it over the course of the entire season. And that's the only reason they're not in first place.
Well, still a good chunk of time here for them to get back to who they are and playing their best brand of basketball. We'll just have to see if the coaching staff can get them refocused and re-energized in that time.
We've got a chance here to set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this one. And Golden State looking at who they got. Julian Thompson are the 1 and the 2. Durant and Green are the forwards. And it's Cousins in at the 5. Here's Easy Breezy, guarded by Kirk. And the rejection by Cousins. And that one's good by Favorites.
And of course, we know about DeMarcus Cousins last season and the torn Achilles. I'm just glad to see him back out on the floor and fully recover. He's put in a lot of work in terms of rehab to make sure that he could get back to doing what he does best.
And so it's Utah here with the ball after the missed 3 from Stephen Curry. Pass to Durant. And then Durant with the dunk.
Steph out there singing a lullaby to the defense, gets them to sleep, and then sets up the teammate nicely.
Here's Easy Breezy, guarded by Kirk. Easy Breezy passes to Ingles. And now here's Durant, the fast break opportunity. And Kevin Durant with the slam.
And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal. And then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And Greg, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
Well, it fires up your teammates and the fans when you make plays like that out in the open court and explosive.
One-on-one fast break. Here's Easy Breezy, guarded by Kirk. Here's Gobert, and slam dunk by Gobert.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
The Warriors have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Green taking his time here. On deep. Nothing that time. He's 0 for 2. Here's Easy Breezy, guarded by Curry.
And how's that for some ups coming from that one?
Well, he is a rarity among NBA point guards in his ability to elevate.
Gotta love the fact that going vertical is a major part of what makes him so difficult as a point guard to defend, especially around the rim.
Rejected by Easy Breezy. And the 3 off target.
And that's a rare sight. Usually shooters make the defense pay when they're that lackadaisical.
And one aspect of what has made AI so successful is his work ethic rate. It's second to none.
It makes sense given just how hard AI has had to work just to get a chance to get in the league. Glad to see that he doesn't feel like he can rest on his laurels and still wants to hone his game.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. The season now starting to take shape, Brent. We have a better idea of who the real championship contenders might be.
There seem to be a lot of familiar faces.
I agree.
Yeah, always.
That's okay. I like that.
Yeah, I do too. Because in the beginning of the year, we have to do those radio shows and make predictions. Some of our predictions are coming true. Thank goodness.
I know. You look smart, don't?
I don't know about that.
You look smart. I know. You look smart. Mitchell's shot is good.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
To the middle. Will it go? And Kevin Durant with the slam.
Well, he's professional in everything that he does. Durant recognizes that opportunity and turns pro.
To the paint. The shot's good from Easy Breezy. Easy Breezy's got 6 points.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Favors against Curry. Down low, here's Cousins, and Cousins throws it down.
Always got to keep your eyes up, make sure you see open teammates, and Clay did it that time.
Here's Easy Breezy. Steph Curry with the rebound.
Defense has to feel fortunate. Somehow he missed that opportunity, and still, there's no reason for them to give up that kind of open shot. He's been on his A game, seeking good shots, and he's a huge reason why tonight they're winning.
And then Durant with the dunk.
Well, the scoring's the fun part, but I like to watch Steph Curry and his ball handling magistry. We need to talk more about the way he makes his teammates better.
Here's Easy Breezy, a 32-point game for him in the win against Houston.
And also in that one, he had the opposition on pins and needles on the defensive end of the floor, recording 4 steals that night on his way to an overall stellar game.
Curry looking it over. And Cousins kicks to Curry. A three-pointer off the mark.
Yeah, a bit frigid to begin this one. Just can't make anything to get the game started.
Easy Breezy passes to Gobert. Here's Easy Breezy. And Easy 2 points on the layup. He's got 11.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
And here's Curry, who brings it up for Golden State. 9-point game. Last time they met was in Utah, where they beat the Jazz.
And the last meeting of these two teams, they were really sharp defensively, disrupting the flow of their offense and causing a ton of turnovers.
It was definitely that defense that carried them to that huge win that night. You have to figure they'll be primed to wreak even more havoc here in this one.
Now, here's Mitchell. Following the miss by DeMarcus Cousins. 6 on the shot clock. And here's Ingles outside. Klay Thompson with the rebound. Warriors trail by 9. Kicks it to Durant. Back to Thompson. To the inside. Cousins inside. Ingles covering. Durant for 3. No good that time. So Utah will take it the other way. Coming into this, having notched a win against the Rockets in their last game.
Away from home, you got to execute. And they did that flawlessly.
Never really perfect on the offensive end, and probably 1 or 2 possessions they'd love to have back. But on the whole, a tremendous synergy on offense. Now, last season's championship round, the 4th straight time that the Warriors faced off with the Cleveland Cavaliers. It's the first time in North American sporting history that has ever happened in the major 4 sports. And once again, the Golden State Warriors brought the trophy back to the Bay Area.
Brett, next to the 1975 banner, the Warriors unfurling yet another championship banner. And when you look at the journey for this franchise, Brett, what comes to mind?
Well, I think about how many things for them just lined up perfectly, Kevin. The general manager being from the Bay Area, being in tune with what goes on in the city, and then the timing of the decision for Steve Kerr to be choosing between joining the New York Knicks and him choosing not the East Coast, but the West Coast to build this empire. It's been pretty remarkable ever since those decisions were made, what the Warriors have built around the NBA game with those 2 guys in place.
Jerebko can't get it to go.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Here's Easy Breezy. He's got 12. Passes it to Udo. Here's Easy Breezy. That ball is good for another field goal. His 6th. He is 6 for 9 on the stat sheet.
Defensively, they've been a step slow here to start.
Jerebko kicks to Thompson. Outside for Durant. And again, no good by Golden State.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Easy breezy passes to Cephalosha.
Merci. Oh, mais le bloc il est mauvais.
Breezy, defended by Durant. This one for three. And there's the foul. It'll go on Utah. That's his first foul. Kyle Korver, he's checked in for easy breezy. Jordan Bell's checked in for Golden State.
Goofy. Qu'est-ce qu'il me raconte que il survole mes compétences.
Cousins with it. A 20-point game for him in the win against Memphis.
And he also controlled the boards. He just seemed to be in the right position every time the ball came off the rim. A thing of beauty. Steph Curry shot from distance. Pure.
Jazz leading by 14. So for the Golden State Warriors right now, Thompson and Durant, the deadly shooting wing pair. Down low, it's Green and Cousins. And it's Curry in at the one. Here's easy breezy. 14 points for him. And stolen by Cousins. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Hi, guys. Easy breezy in the last game against the Rockets had a huge night. He scored 32 points, and he seemed to have a hand in all the big defensive stops, putting up good numbers in both the steal and block columns. His output helped his team stay hot. They're playing great, unselfish basketball right now. Let's see if they can keep it up tonight. Evan?
Great, David. Appreciate it. Well, he set the bar pretty high for himself with that performance.
He did. I mean, but we know he's going to try to raise that bar again tonight. No matter how good he is, he's always thinking he can do better.
And the great players are never satisfied. We'll see what he does in the next one. Well, last season was just devastating for DeMarcus Cousins, a big man with an Achilles tear. And that's a tougher injury usually for a heavier or taller player. And DeMarcus is both of those. It happened right before the All-Star break. Hated to see it, but happy he's been able to get back on the road to recovery, and hopefully he'll regain his All-Star form.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And a moment to check out now what Utah has coming up. On Friday, they'll go up against C.J. McCollum and the Portland Trailblazers. Then on Saturday, they'll be facing Steven Adams and the Oklahoma City Thunder.
And with the way they've been able to march right along in this season lately, I think they should be able to keep things going in this next stretch. Just come out with the same energy and discipline, and you should have some wins.
Thompson, the rebound by the Jazz. 17 points was their biggest margin. They get to take on the Blazers of Portland after this one. That will be a getaway game for them, a one-game road trip.
And each bucket at this point feels like a backbreaker.
But to win at this level consistently, you cannot be faint of heart. He's going in for the kill.
And here's Green. He'll bring it up for Golden State. They trail by 14. Want to keep rolling here following the win against Memphis.
And you know what? Up against a weak defense, they were allowed to do pretty much whatever they wanted.
Yeah, what I like, though, besides that, is that they just didn't settle for it, because weak defenses, you could take bad shots. That's not what they did here tonight.
Easy breezy passes to Favors. Tipped away. It's Thompson off the drive. The teardrop falls in. Thompson's got 5 points now this quarter.
There are many shots that Klay Thompson can hit, including that one. That's called a floater.
And a first time out of the game called for Utah. Klay Thompson came into this NBA with a well-earned reputation as a shooter, Brent, but did you ever think he'd become such a potent defender?
I think it's something that he's worked very hard on, and his ability to cross-match. In the early part of his career, you know, Klay Thompson had to take the better scoring of the guards on those nights. It's shifted back, and Klay Thompson is a more well-rounded understanding not only of what he can do defensively, but more of what the opponents that he faces on a nightly basis are trying to do against him.
Warriors trail by 12. Outside Curry. Green kicks to Cousins. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. And it's 7 points for DeMarcus Cousins.
Well, the game's 4 quarters, and after a tough first half, he's found his rhythm in the second.
And he gets the bucket. And that's now 19 points for Easy Breezy.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Curry outside. Rebound, Utah. Favors has got his 7th rebound here tonight.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
No good from Easy Breezy.
I think what I'd like to see from him in this quarter is getting going from the perimeter. Hit a 3 in the first, nothing in the second.
Down low. Mitchell's shot is good. Mitchell's got 10 points in the game.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution. Well, Steph Curry is widely regarded as the best shooter in the history of the game. He's been so successful playing point guard in the NBA at times. I think we forget that he transitioned from playing shooting guard in his younger days.
The Warriors making a switch here. Jones is checked in. Here's Easy Breezy. 19 points in the game. Shoots over Curry. No good from Easy Breezy.
Yeah, it's something we always talk about, though. Shot selection.
Well, being aggressive is one thing, but aggression with control is another. And you need both elements working together.
Here's the pass to Favors. Ingles against Durant. Stolen by Thompson. And Curry has it in the corner. That's it, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 4 assists in the game.
Steph with the initiative here, taking charge, and tonight making a ton.
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball. And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. You know, Easy Breezy has been exceptional here, guys.
And I just love how aggressive he is. Usually tries to work for the best shot that he can.
Well, we saw that in the first half, and he's constantly on the move and slipping behind the eyes of the defense to work closer to the rim.
Favors and Gobert, the tough pair inside. Mitchell and Ingles are out on the way. Breezy in at the point. That's the group right now for Utah. Utah leading by 4. Pass to Favors. And Draymond Green picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Easy Breezy. Favors passes to Easy Breezy. And there it is for him. Easy Breezy's got 21.
Yeah, that was the 3rd straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Curry finds Thompson. No good on the shot. And it's Utah the other way. 17 points was their biggest margin.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, as they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
Here's Easy Breezy, guarded by Curry. Favors can't get it to go.
Pretty surprised he missed that shot. The defense was decent, but not really effective.
Pass to Curry. Inside, Cousins. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, guys, the Jazz had to weather the loss of Gordon Hayward, so they need to play together to have success. Coach Quinn Snyder said, we expect guys to put the team in front of themselves and support each other. Our strength isn't in one guy. We need each other.
Maybe one thing for sure, they come to play almost every game. Thank you. Timeout called the Warriors. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. It's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
And the Jazz making a change here. Korver's checked in. Knocks it loose. And so it looks like the Warriors will retain possession here. And for a look at how the competition stacks up right now. These the new power rankings. They tell a great story. Take a look at the Warriors. They ascend up the list to number 3 with some spirited play.
And Utah right now, they weren't supposed to be this effective at this point in the season. The question now is, can they sustain it?
Brent, the league playing at a faster pace overall now. Will there ever come a time when every team will play with that same speed?
No, because one team will always be faster than the next. So it's never going to be exacting for every ball club. And as you and I have talked several times, Kevin, you got to play to your strengths. And even though teams are finding more positionless basketball players, some of these guys have attributes to their game where you want to get them in certain positions. That takes time.
It's all about personnel.
It's all about your personnel. And again,
here's Easy Breezy, defended by Durant, kicks it to Rubio. Right side favors, passes to Easy Breezy. Over Durant. Another miss by Utah. And so Green will bring it up for Golden State. It's a 14-point game. No good from Durant. Utah has gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. Here's Easy Breezy, defended by Durant. Nice D from Durant.
Just doesn't seem to be shooting it with confidence, and the shots are going all over the place in this period.
There's the pass to Green. It's Curry outside. Utah with the rebound.
He's got a paint stroke. That one almost dropped.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Well, last season, a tough one for Crowder. Was moved from Boston to Cleveland and then moved again over to Utah at the deadline. Also struggled mightily with his shot and just had a down year.
Joe Ingles is checked in for the Jazz. And Golden State also making a change. Livingston's checked in. And Cousins kicks to Livingston. Outside Durant to end the drought. A rebound by the Jazz. Rubio's got 4 rebounds in this game. Easy Breezy passes to Crowder. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. To the inside, Easy Breezy fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Absolutely fearless. I mean, a nice subtle adjustment there going up against Wentz.
Yeah, this is the feel of a player to use his body to keep the shot from being blocked. Excellent work there.
Now here's Curry. Jacks up a 3. That shot is off. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. It's the Jazz. They score 11 straight to finish off the period. And we're coming. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
You know, anytime a guy's in the post and the teammates know he's unselfish, great player movement can create an opportunity just like that.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. So for the Golden State Warriors right now, Durant and Green are the forwards. Curry and Thompson are the 1 and the 2. And it's Cousins in at the 5 down low.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Warriors trail by 21. Picked his pocket.
I don't know.
Here's Easy Breezy. He's covered by Thompson. Easy Breezy passes to Crowder. Basket good.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agenda.
Curry with it. Guarded now by Rubio. 7-foot shot, and Cousins puts it back in.
Well, there's a lot of moves that Cousins can go with on the inside. If he doesn't back you down, he's got a fadeaway and a step back. Tough to guard on the interior.
Ingles passes to Easy Breeze. And the shot falls short this time. Warriors trail by 21. Green finds Durant. It's good.
Yeah, Draymond Green, we know he plays with attitude and he plays with force. And his teammates appreciate the unselfish approach he has.
Crowder, the pass to Easy Breezy. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. And Golden State gets called for the foul. And he can't get the first one. Good on the second free throw. Getting open in the NBA, not an easy task, and there are a lot of players that are so good moving off the ball.
I think the first couple guys that come to mind are J.J. Redick and Kyle Korver. Old school style in which they operate like a Rip Hamilton. And if you go back to Mitch Richmond, they're using a multitude of screens, seemingly never stopping during an offensive possession and causing some kind of confusion. So J.J. and Kyle Korver are still doing exemplary jobs of off-ball movement.
Green dishes to Cousins. Reverses, and it's laid up and in by Thompson.
Klay Thompson showing he doesn't mind getting physical down there. Didn't let the defense get to him, and he got to the ball.
Utah calls timeout.
And sometimes you just want a reminder of what our objectives are tonight.
Yeah, get everyone on the same page and point it in the right direction.
And Utah making a change here. Gobert's checked in. A moment now to check out who's leading in the All-Star voting. Well, you look at Easy Breezy.
And looking more and more like he'll be a starter. And that's really a tribute to the work he's put in this season. He's earned each and every one of those votes.
A great All-Star weekend it'll be. We'll keep you updated as we get closer. Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. And Rubio kicks to Favors. Here's Easy Breezy. He's covered by Thompson. To the right side. Easy Breezy passes to Favors. Clock at 4. Utah needs to get off a shot here. And counting three-pointer good on the shot from Easy Breezy. Easy Breezy's got 11 points here in just the second half. Rubio against Curry. He kicks it to Durant. Players are talking about the new sports science. Better sleep, recovery after lifting, playing, traveling, whatever it is. They say it's making a difference. What do you think?
I think it only makes a difference if the guys put it into practice, Kevin. Like as much information as they can hand out in a team meeting and sort of give you directives about how it is you should rest and when it is you can get your sleep. Players won't see those benefits unless they're as disciplined as they are with trying to get better in the offseason as they are with making sure that they get proper rest to be at their athletic best for competition.
Utah leading by 22. Gobert down low. Cousins is there. Ingles passes to Easy Breezy. Back to Gobert. Pass to Rubio. Over Green. Rubio misses. The Warriors have gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the fourth quarter so far. Curry, wide open, good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Green's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Utah has gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Right side Favors. Down low, here's Easy Breezy, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. And it goes on Draymond Green. That free throw good from Easy Breezy. There's no longer a home and road designation as far as light and dark jerseys. Is that an issue at all? I mean,
Not really. It's a little off-putting some games where you just flip on and your brain
figure out where they
where's this game being played? But with how many alternate jerseys last year teams had and specialty jerseys they had, it's a lot of fun to see the apparel companies paint a different picture on the floor.
Gobert the pass to Easy Breezy. Second shot opportunity, and Gobert with the lay-in.
And guys, the offensive rebounding really has stood out here this half. All those second chance points are helping them maintain that lead.
And Green slams it in.
Yeah, in this offense and in this structure, there's going to be opportunities to get a lot more assists for Cousins.
To the paint, here's Favors. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Up by a bunch. He's still pushing the action, trying to impose his will.
Well, collectively, they've done it tonight here. A passionate performance from the squad.
And for so long, it seems Derek Favors had played in a crowded front court, but still can get the job done.
And Favors has shown his versatility and impact in spot minutes his whole career. Every team can use a player like Favors. He just eats up space inside and can play that tough D. Offensively, I think he'd like to get back to where he was around 2015, and hopefully he'll find the chances to do so.
So Favors will bring it up for Utah. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. Ingles against Durant. Ingles finds Gobert.
C'est quoi le délire?
Shoots over Curry.
Depuis quand vous êtes sur le truc comme ça, me bloquer comme ça?
Warriors trail by 21. Adam Silver has said there's probably more basketball being watched and played, Brent, in China than anywhere else in the world. How long before you think we see our next Chinese superstar in this league?
That's going to be interesting when that does happen. Obviously, the type of mark that Yao Ming made in the NBA, it's going to be hard for anybody to match the kind of impact, not just in the game, but what he did globally for the NBA. It just won't happen again. But I'm looking forward to, heck, not just the next Chinese player, but the Japanese player, somebody from India where they love the NBA game, to start to find their way onto rosters in the league.
They're coming. I mean, there's going to be someone before long.
No doubt.
And Cousins kicks to Thompson. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Jazz will take it. Jazz leading by 19 points. Pass to Mitchell. Now, here's Ingles. He's covered by Thompson. To the paint. Here's Favors. Hits the jumper. And the Jazz lead by 21.
I like that recognition. Effortlessly getting his teammate the ball in a spot where he knows he can do something with it.
Timeout called the Warriors.
And one thing they'll discuss are their defensive rotations. The other is in the matchup.
We're seeing very little help defense on the inside. And even when there is help, it's been ineffective.
And now we get the chance to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Easy Breezy.
And guys, no doubt who our pick was going to be. He's made everyone else on the court look like they're playing at half speed. It's been total domination, and you can't help but just sit back and admire that performance.
Here's Curry. Around the world, Brent, we've seen the NBA take a role in helping youngsters learn to play the game of basketball the right way.
So incredible what Basketball Without Borders has done with the NBA junior program expanding itself last year in Treviso for the first time. The NBA doing a combine for EuroLeague players so they can start a database of the older professional, younger professional players playing overseas. It's a global game. Adam Silver is doing a remarkable job of promoting the game, and we're in a great place, Kevin. This is where you got to put a body on the guy. His will is incredible down on the interior, fighting and clawing for every rebound.
Favors passes to Easy Breezy. Yes, that goes in. Easy Breezy's got 18 points now here in the second half.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout. a dominating performance for the Jazz.
Two great rebounding teams.
And these guys worked just a little bit harder tonight, and that was the edge they needed.
And guys, at this point in the long NBA season, this will go down as win number 25.
And so they're able to even up the season series at a game apiece with one left to play, exacting a little revenge and really saving face. They did not want to go down 2-0.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Easy Breezy.
You can do a lot to change a game other than scoring, and it was his quick hands on the defensive end that put them in the driver's seat.
And yes, it's good. Easy Breezy's got 39.
And you can tell they're ready to start celebrating a well-deserved victory here tonight.
Yeah, you can see the fans, they've already started celebrating themselves. A gutty performance.
Outside Curry. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. And that's now 37 points for Steph Curry.
This is not the team we've been watching for most of the night.
It's a shame because this is the team we expected to see fighting on every possession. I think it's just too late.
Utah with the ball. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. Ingles passes to Easy Breezy. Kicks to Mitchell. Passes it to Easy Breezy. The 19-foot shot offline. And so it's Utah easily grabbing the win. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. And once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not they were going to win.
And that about wraps it up. So for David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, Brent Barry, and the whole 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us. And we'll see you next time.
Yeah. Izumi. Putain.
Night out. So I'm talking about I want to get some food.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
And we welcome you back. I'm Ernie Johnson. We got Shaq here. We got Kenny here. With this one in the books, we've got a special post-game guest joining us.
This is Shaq. Another double-double for you tonight. Made it look easy, buddy. How are you able to control things on the offensive end with this level of consistency?
Well, a lot of what makes me look good is the system that we play in. You know, I don't really have to overthink possessions. I know my guys are going to be screen and cutting. Now, as long as we make the same reads, all I got to do is deliver the pass on time, and they take care of the rest. It's a really easy team to play on.
Keep playing like that, buddy. You're going to win many championships. Good luck to you, son.
That's the plan.
And thanks for joining us this evening, folks. We've reached the end of our broadcast, sadly. For Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith, this is Ernie Johnson. Farewell and good.
Thanks, man. See ya.